Hello friends, today we are going to study about HUF, that is Hindu Undivided Family. What is HUF? According to Hindu law, business is inheritable. Business acquired by way of inheritance by HUF is called a firm of HUF. All the members of family are called its members. Administration of such firm is in the hands of the head of the family. He is known as Karta. If the senior most in age person does not wish to run the business, then the administration is passed on to the next eldest person. Existence of such firms is popular in India and Nepal. Hindu undivided family or a joint Hindu family consists of all males lineally descended from common ancestor, their wives and daughters. Any married Hindu, Sikh, Jain or Buddhist man can form HUF. HUF is automatically constituted on marriage. Few simple formalities to complete for HUF to function as legal entity. Formed from blending of individual property with HUF character, gifts, joint labor, will, partition or reunion. Now, who is Karta? Karta or of a HUF is the senior most male member of the family, and in financial terms he can also be called manager of the family. The person who manages the affairs of the family is known as the Karta. Normally the senior most member of the family acts as a Karta. However, a junior male member can also act as Karta with the consent of the other members. Let us see the characteristics of HUF firm. First is formation. It is not created by an agreement but by operation of law. The firm of HUF family comes into existence by law. Next, legal status. Jointly owned business governed by the Hindu Succession Act 1956. Next, membership. Only the members of undivided family acquire co-partnership rights by birth. The membership in the firm of HUF is by birth. The child born in the family gets the membership right from his birth. Next, profit sharing. All co-partners have equal share in the profits of the business. All financial matters of the business lie in the hands of Karta, so the financial control also remain in the hands of Karta. Next, management. Business is managed by the senior most member of the family known as Karta. Next, liability. Liability of co-partners is limited, but the Karta has an unlimited liability. Entire business is under the administration of Karta, therefore the liabilities of Karta is unlimited, whereas the liability of other members is limited. And the last is continuity. Death of any co-partners does not affect the continuity of business. On the death of Karta or other member of family, the business continues. If Karta dies, then the next senior most person becomes Karta. When the firm becomes insolvent, the members of the family are declared insolvent. The minors are excluded. For payment of debts, the share of all family members of HUF can be taken into consideration. Thus, the liability of Karta is unlimited. Now, merits and demerits of HUF family. Well, it is not in our syllabus, but we must be aware of it. So, first is quick decision making. The Karta has the power of making all the decisions for the business, which result in prompt decision making. Next, continuity. There is continuity in joint Hindu family business, as after the death of the Karta, the next eldest member of the family becomes a Karta and runs the business. Third, limited liability of members. The liability of all the other members of the business except the Karta is limited to their share in the business. Last, better cooperation. There is better cooperation among family members as they are the owners of the business and thus put their best in the business, leading to growth of the organization. Now moving, demerits of joint Hindu family business. First, limited resources. Joint Hindu family business has limited resources as it depends on ancestral property. This leads to limited growth and expansion of the business. Second, unlimited liability. The Karta in a JHF business has unlimited liability. This implies that if business assets are insufficient to pay business debts, then the personal assets of the Karta can be used to do so. Third, supremacy of Karta. The Karta takes all the decisions of the business. This may lead to conflicts among family members. And the last is limited managerial skills. The Karta is responsible for all the tasks of the business, but a single person cannot be best in all areas. Thus, he cannot perform all the management functions effectively, leading to losses in business. Hope you all have understood. If you have any doubts, please do comment. Thank you.